What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm on holiday, but hey, it's only like 10:33, so why not make a video? Anyway, today we're doing Poland versus Germany. So German dudes with a bit in... I'm Polish instead. Okay, I'm Polish. And I'm 100% not biased. I might be a little bit biased some countries. At the same time, Poland is stronger than Germany for now. Germany. In the south, Polish teams really hold on pretty good defensive. Hey, wait, let me just see one of my grandmas live in this city. German tanks would beat the defensive here. But Poland would use wait a minute, they need to push back here. And there's something called anti-tank. Yeah. Poland then make a new ally. Blue team and red team. Wait a minute. Germany, Poland. Only Hungary so far here. Czech here. And Austria was meant to join your teams. Why the hell did so many people join? Oh yeah. These two hate each other. Yeah, maybe that why. Anyways, let's carry on. Netherlands troops would directly move in, but then Swedish troops would move in, and they would. Belarus would Polish and Ukrainian, mostly Ukrainian troops would focus, and Ukraine would. Yeah, Belarus is a pretty weak country, not gonna lie. So Belarus would manage to hold off a pretty good defensive, not really good. But Vienna would be captured, as Germany is too busy fighting for their life, and I did not blame them for. As German troops, as Polish troops would be fighting for the homeland, and Poland never give up. So Germany is trying to hold our defensive. Meanwhile, German troops would now start to destroy Danish, and Swedish troops would make naval landings here. And at the same time, the Danish military would be forced to retreat to Poland. Most of them didn't made it to Poland. They will be captured. And Ukrainian troops with now Ukrainian Polish troops with now managed to capture the capital city, leading for Belarus to surrender. So Germany know they are losing. So they will hire Serbia. Germany, you should have not done this. Okay, the whole building in pretty much all of these people were about to be the blue team, but Serbia changed their mind because they actually don't want to die. Good job, Serbia. Italy would join. Many people would ask Italy why, but then Serbia would actually decide to join. Yeah, everyone is just trying to team up on these. Oh yeah. But then another country would join. Okay. Yeah. but then Turkey would join. Yeah, it still isn't looking really the best. But then, any other countries? Oh wow. Okay, at this bunny bitty must is Europe. Ah damn, this is that dude. Guys, it was meant to be a 1v1. Right now with all of these countries. Right now with all of these countries fighting. Just because Serbia joined, the whole night boat is joined, and Turkey and Italy. Anyways, let's carry on. Polish with still start pushing Germany back. And the Polish Navy would manage to land in Sweden. But Poland isn't really gonna. But Poland, no, they aren't gonna win this war because Lordy France and Belgium joined this war. Mostly France. So they need some people. So the first United Kingdom and Portugal will both join the war. Portugal and Spain. They just want to kill France. But gosh, it will never happen in the world. There's an Ireland would be invaded, so would the folk. And at least, okay, what about Switzerland? Are you joining? No, they aren't. Let's change the color. Anyways, Serbian troops. Oh, how about we got to do the flags? Serbian troops would fight for their life. But yeah, Turkey would just try to lock in. But it's really hard to lock in when it's at a 5v1. So yeah, Turkish troops would decide to retreat to pretty good defensive positions like here. Meanwhile, the blue team would, with the help of United Kingdom and Cyprus, will launch a massive attack here. Such naval landing, and it would go pretty well until Turkey would finally lock in. Never mind, another naval landing would happen. Anyways, in Italy, Italian troops would start pushing them back. The Slovenia would, but after some time, Italian troops would be just stopped. Meanwhile, Ukrainian and troops would help the rest of the Baltics. Let's just Russia will get some land. With short pushing it back, as Finland isn't really sending a lot of troops here. Finland know that they will that Germany might not win. So they are getting ready for. So they just meanwhile the Swedish Navy will now start fighting the Lithuanian Navy. Here is, oh yeah, naval land. France would, with the help of the UK and borders, Spanish troops would now start kicking out France. And France isn't really in a good spot. France is cut off from all sides. most countries are cut off. Turkey is one. Look. But so yeah, Turkey when the Turkey government will start to collapse. And then a new plan would happen. Massive, the naval fighting will stop, as a lot of them British troops, with the help of Spanish and Polish and Portuguese, will now land on this island. So a lot of people ask why. Well, the Blue Team have a plan to end this war. So they will use this island as a naval base to invade Italy here, and here. Then they will push up here, capture here and here. And Turkey with this carry on beam. And the Blue Team hoped that some sort of war would happen here, so then the Blue Team then will finish off Turkey. Anyways, the second, the British Navy will start to destroy the fence, but another plan will be made. Destroy the oil fields. The British Special Forces troops will now land here, and they will just start pushing in Norway. They will start sabotaging the oil fields, stealing oil, all the good stuff. And here would be a massive navy. But Norway would not be ready. Polish troops would actually manage to help. And then Denmarkian troops would wire it and just read this. And Germany will not really focus on Denmark, leading for Denmark to get most of it, pretty much all of their land back. So Denmark troops will now start marching, and Polish troops, with the help of Denmark, would actually capture the Hamburg and start getting. Here is where a small naval landing would happen here, another one here, and here. Meanwhile, Italy will be getting naval landings as well. And Italy, and then these troops will now arrive there, and here as well. Even here, but that isn't in Italy. So the new plan is simple: capture this coast here. Small troops would land here, and France would not be having enough soldiers to defend this attack. Meanwhile, Polish would finish the Battle of Berlin. After months of fighting, the new city would be fun, but Berlin would be captured. Meanwhile, most of Netherlands would swap sides. The coast of France would become a war zone. Countries, Turkey would have surrendered. There's only a little bit of Turkey still fighting, but most of it have surrendered. With Turkey surrendering, Germany is soldiers. At all of these countries will now send soldiers here and to Italy. And And 1 week after Turkey surrendered, Italy, the northern front, Italy was started to collapse on the northern front. The only thing keeping Italy alive is, I don't know. It is Italian troops not giving up somehow, and Italy not gonna swap sides. They added some. Rome would be captured. This island would be captured. Nothing. Many countries would think of giving up. Many cities would be captured. So yeah, Italy would finally manage to make some sort of defensive on the mountain, but they will be surrounded and be forced to surrender. Italy isn't quite with the help of Mummy. On the planning was to surround Italy, and they would have done that. Italy is alone. They would surrender. Many. The regime has started to collapse. As most of the Nordics will surrender before they were forced to invade everywhere. Only some parts would not give up. A massive war happened there in France. The French government was started to collapse. The final battle would happen. Polish, Denmark, and Portuguese troops would now arrive in Frankfurt. Meanwhile, British and Spanish troops would capture Luxembourg, while the Baltic troops would capture North, and they would manage to somehow capture both of these. With and the West team would finally surrender. The war would be finished.